Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful elect Akim out there pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah has created us to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line or your lineage goes back to you being a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native American. One of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Hey, Shalom. It's your brother Halakia from the GMS Denver camp coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah with another lesson. And before we get into this article, we're going to start right here in Isaiah 13 and verse 17. It says, Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. And this goes into what? Russia, which is the Medes, which is Russia, spearheading the destruction of America, which is fastly approaching, man. I want to get another one, and we'll come into Isaiah 13 later in the lesson. This is Isaiah 2nd Edges 16 and 13. It says, For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. And this is what's about to go down, man. Nuclear missiles are going to be launched from different nations on this planet Earth, mainly from the land of Russia, to destroy the land of America, man, because the Most High has it out for this place. America's fate is to be destroyed by way of 200 million thermonuclear warheads, man. A nuclear destruction is coming upon this place to turn it into the lake of fire. You see, where you heathen are going to be left here to be destroyed, right along with 2/3 of our people, 2/3 of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who refuse to repent. You see, who refuse to turn back to this true understanding. You refuse to do what the Most High commands you to do as his people. He's going to leave you here in this land and melt you as well with that nuclear fire that's going to be coming to this place. You see? Now, the reason I'm bringing this out because I have an article here from RT News, and it says what? Russia has world's most diverse nuclear arsenal, U.S. general. Now, is that a coincidence? No, man. That's not a coincidence at all. This is all according to the Most High's will, because Russia will spearhead in the destruction of America. They don't have these weapons for no reason. They don't just have these weapons just to have them. They're going to be used. And we see World War III popping off. Well, it has popped off, and it's going to continue to intensify until the U.S. and Russia are pulled into the fray. And when it's all said and done, Russia is going to launch, Russia right along with every other nation that has thermonuclear capability, they're going to launch their missiles upon the state of Israel, you see, and also the land of America. This is what's coming. This is what the Most High has laid out according to his will, according to biblical prophecy, you see. Let's get one more before we get into the article. Let's get Isaiah 9 and 5. It says, For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. World War III is going to be fought with nuclear missiles, man. That's what the burning and fuel of fire represents. You see, and the one that's going to suffer the worst portion of this destruction is the land of America, because it's going to be hit and destroyed, and everything is going to be burned up in it, man. This is the great fire that you read about all throughout the scriptures. The lake of fire, when the Apostle Peter says the elements shall melt with fervent heat, that all goes into the destruction of this land known as America, which is actually Babylon the Great. You see? The place that the Most High has ordained for major judgment to take place in. Now let's get into the article. It says what? Washington desperately needs to modernize his own nuclear forces, the head of the U.S. Strategic Command has said. Russia poses a serious challenge to America's military dominance, Air Force General Anthony Cotton, who heads the U.S. Strategic Command, said on Thursday. And you know why? You know why they pose a serious challenge? It's because that's how the Most High had it set up. You see? Russia has what they have because the Most High allowed them to have it, to fulfill His will in the destruction in spearheading the destruction of America. This is not a coincidence, man. Russia didn't do this on their own. This is all the will of the Almighty God Yahweh. It says what? Moscow already possesses a nuclear arsenal that exceeds Washington's and is actively modernizing it. And that's not a coincidence, man, because it all goes into what the Most High say He would do. Ezekiel 38 and 1, it says what? And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus saith the Lord power Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal. The Most High is against the Russians, man, because they're Edomites. And the Most High tells you, Esau have I hated. That doesn't change just because one is calling themselves the Russians or Europeans or whatever they may be calling themselves. The Most High hates all Edomites, man. He hates the nation of Edom. They are the people of the Most High's curse to judgment. They are the nation that the Most High has indignation against forever. You see? But it goes on to say what? Verse 4. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and bring thee forth in all thy army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. And this is what we're witnessing, man. We're witnessing the Most High putting Russia back in that Soviet Union spirit, that warlike spirit, man. You see, that's the vibration that Vladimir Putin is pushing amongst his people. A spirit of war and standing up as men. That's not a coincidence. The Most High has them doing this. It's the Most High working on the mind of Vladimir Putin to be in that spirit of actively enhancing and upgrading their nuclear arsenal. And this is why Russia has hypersonic missiles and America don't. It ain't a coincidence. Russia is about to be the instrument that the Most High uses to spearhead the destruction of America, man. That's what it's all about. That's what's happening before you. Now, when we continue on this article, it says what? It says Moscow already possesses a nuclear arsenal that exceeds Washington's and is actively modernizing it. He told the U.S. Senate's Armed Forces Committee in a prepared statement. Together with China, Russia is swiftly improving its position against the U.S. and its allies in multiple domains, the general warned, adding that the pace of these changes is increasing and is now much faster than that seen just a few years ago. Why? It's because the Most High is getting Russia and his allies prepared to destroy America. That's why. This is why. Everybody taking it for a joke when we're telling you nuclear missiles are about to rain down upon the land of Israel and especially the land of America. You taking it for a joke when we see all the evidence of it coming to pass. They're telling you that the rate that they're increasing with these weapons is faster than it was a few years ago. That's because the spirit is upon these Russians to produce these weapons of war. And not only produce them, they're going to give them to their allies. As we continue on in Ezekiel 38, it says what? Verse 5, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya, which are all allies of Russia, which Persia being the chief ally, being Iran. You see, and this is how we know that when the state of Israel decides to invade Iran, that's when shit really going to turn up. When the state of Israel decides to invade Iran, you're going to see Russia step in and you're going to see America step in. And it's just going to escalate from there. So it says what? Ezekiel 38 and 5. Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer and his bands, the house of Togomar of the north quarters, which goes into Turkey, which is going to side with Russia, and all his bands, and many people with thee, and all the rest of Russia's allies, which goes into China and whoever else is siding with them, man. You see these BRIC nations, they keep adding member nations into their little conglomerate. You see? All this is happening because the Most High has set it up for America to be destroyed. And Russia is the ringleader of it, man. This is why they're producing these weapons at a faster rate than ever seen before. It's all the Most High's will, man. It says what? He pointed to a recent statement from Russian President Vladimir Putin, who said in early February that the Russian strategic nuclear forces had been almost completely modernized. The naval component of the nation's nuclear deterrence triad had been almost 100% upgraded, he said. Russia is currently in possession of the largest and most diverse nuclear arsenal of any nation. That's not a coincidence. That is not a coincidence. It's the Most High's will that they are. You see? This is prophecy unfolding right before you, man. What you think they're doing? Why do you think they're upgrading this weaponry? Just to have it sitting? No, it's about to be used. It says what Cotton said, specifically pointing to Russia's Sarmat intercontinental ballistic missiles, the brand new submarines also capable of carrying nuclear weapons. Why is there so much nuclear talk going on right now, man? It's because this third world war is about to be a nuclear war. You see? With America suffering the greatest portion of destruction from it. And this goes into what we just read in 2 Ezra 16. His arrows shall not miss when they shall be shot into the ends of the world. And what does that go into? The intercontinental ballistic missiles that are going to be fired from one end of the earth, say from Russia to America. They're not going to miss. They're going to do exactly what the Most High created them to do, and that's to destroy. This is the ultimate form of judgment that's about to rain down upon this place, man. And the prophets have been telling you this over and over and over again, but everybody's looking at us as if we're some type of joke. As if this is some type of fucking game. You can continue to move in your unbelief, but just because you don't believe, it doesn't stop it from coming to pass. This is not a fucking fairy tale. This is not a bad dream that you can just try to meditate away. Or just wish it away. No. This is the Most High's will, and this is what is about to befall this land known as America. The Most High is going to burn everything you see around you the fuck up. And nothing will be left when this place is finished. And when it finishes burning. It's going to become a dry land and a desert. You can scoff, you can mock, you can roll your fucking eyes. You see? You can do all that. It doesn't stop what the Most High is prepared to do from coming to pass. Matter of fact, and the scriptures tell us that. Let's get Romans 3:3. It says what? For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? Just because you don't believe or you don't want to believe it, even though all the evidence is right here before your face, you don't want to believe it. Does that stop it from coming to pass? No. The Most High is still going to do exactly what he said he's going to do. He's going to do exactly what he spoke. His word is going to be found faithful and true. It's going to happen. And we see it playing out right before our eyes. Once again, Russia is not upgrading this arsenal for no fucking reason. The Most High is getting this nation prepared to spearhead the destruction of this land known as America, which is actually Babylon the Great, according to biblical prophecy. It is about to go the fuck down, man. Verse 4 says what? The Most High forbid. Yea, let the Most High be true and every man a liar. And that's what's about to happen. Just because you don't want to believe in it, you see? You know what I'm saying? Just don't pay attention and maybe it won't happen. You see? Or just try to cast it out like it's some type of imagination. That doesn't stop it from coming to pass. The Most High said that this is what's going to happen. This is what it's going to be. And if you don't believe, you're just going to be destroyed in your unbelief, as it tells you in 2 Ezra chapter 15. Because it says what? Romans 3 and 4. The Most High forbid. Yeah. Let the Most High be true, but every man a liar. As it is written, that thou mayest be justified in thy sins, and might overcome us when thou art judged. Oh, that could never happen. Oh, shit, you about to find out. You don't fucking see it? Can you not see? Can you not read? Oh, you think it's just a chance happening? This is just a coincidence, huh? Huh? Is that what you think? No. Hey, continue to believe that. And one day, you're going to look into the heavens, and you're going to be seeing those nuclear warheads rain down upon this place, fire from the skies, just like the prophets have been telling you. And we're going to continue to tell you, because it's just going to ramp up day by day. Yeah, that was it on that. So let's go back. So it continues on. It says what? Russia is currently in possession of the largest and most diverse nuclear arsenal of any nation. That is not by coincidence. You see? Because a few years ago, I can't find the article. Vladimir Putin already told you they were about to start mass producing nuclear warheads. Meaning that shit was going to be on a conveyor belt around the clock, churning out missiles. They churning out missiles like Ford churning out F-150s, man. This is what they've been doing for years now. And that's why it's ramping up. You know why? It's because we're getting close to that time. Once again, we got to keep speaking on it. You have a eclipse coming up next month. That's an omen, a sign of things to come. Passing over 7 cities of Nineveh. 7 representing completion. Nineveh goes into the ancient city of Nineveh. You see? That was destroyed according to what? Biblical prophecy. America's about to suffer the same fate, man. This place is about to be destroyed. The evidence is right here in your fucking face. Oh, man, they've always had nuclear missiles. Guess what? They're about to be used, man. It says what? Specifically pointing to Moscow's Sarmat intercontinental ballistic missiles. Intercontinental ballistic missiles. Shot from one end of the earth to the other. Intercontinental meaning what? From one continent to another. It says what? And brand new submarines also capable of carrying nuclear weapons. Whew, boy. It says what? The Sarmat ICBM was approved for combat duty in September 2023. Addressing the Russian Federation Assembly on Thursday, Putin promised to release footage of the missiles in their silos. Man, listen here. It says what? One of Russia's most capable nuclear weapons, the Sarmat reportedly has an estimated range of 11,000 miles. Why would it need to go that far if they don't plan on using it? Why would they even have to program it to go that far if they don't plan on using it? You see? These weapons are not finna sit in these silos and continue to collect dust. Yahweh Shemi Shah is about to unleash this destructive force upon the earth, man. Especially here in the land of America as a punishment for you ungodly people here. You wicked Israelites alike. Says what? 11,000 miles with a payload weighing around 10 tons. It says what? With a payload weighing around 10 tons. Other weapon types mentioned by Cotton included the Boré class and Yasin M class submarines, which carry what? Nuclear missiles. You see? Because this third war is gonna be what? Well, fuel and burn, fire and fuel of burning, burning and fuel of fire. It says, according to the U.S. General, Moscow is also expanding and modernizing its nuclear options beyond the classic nuclear triad. In particular, he drew senators' attention to the Kinzhal and Zircon hypersonic missiles, both of which he claimed could carry nuclear payloads. It's a whole lot of nuclear talk going on to just be a chance happening or a fucking coincidence. Huh? Look at this shit. Putin inspects nuclear capable bombers. Good Lord. All we're hearing about is what, nuclear this and nuclear that. You don't. Are you not even considering that this could happen? Man, listen. Y'all in for a rude awakening, man. It says what? In this week's address, the federal man, y'all are in for a rude awakening. It says what? In this week's address to the Federal Assembly, Putin said that both types of weapons had already been used by Russian troops in combat during the ongoing conflict between Moscow and Kiev. The hypersonic missiles were launched against high-value Ukrainian military targets, he added. In 2018, the Russian president said that the air-launched Kinzhal missiles could have nuclear warheads. So far, however, only their conventional variants have been used in Ukraine. Zircon are anti-ship hypersonic missiles developed for the Russian Navy, which can also be used against ground targets. So they in the fucking warships cruising the seas, launching missiles. They under the waters of the seas and these damn submarines launching missiles. And they're gonna start passing this type of weaponry out to their allies, as it told us in prophecy. America doesn't stand a chance, man. And how do we know this? It's because it's what the Most High has spoken. It goes on to say what? The U.S. strategic forces are currently operating in the face of challenges unlike anything America has ever encountered. You know why? It's because it's the will of the Lord. This is the wrath of the Lord about to come down upon this place, man. Because the Most High is not with America. For all you stupid motherfuckers out here thinking that that's the case. And it's still in this dumbass spirit of God bless America. No, man. America is finished. And the Most High is going to put the cherry on top by sending those missiles over here to this place to demolish everything in sight. You people included. This is why something like America never faced before. This is the wrath of the Lord, man. It says what? Cotton warned, adding that the combined potentials of Russia and China together with North Korea's and Iran's nuclear ambitions add new layers of complexity to our strategic calculus. And guess what? It's not just going to be Russia and Iran and China and North Korea. All nations that have nuclear capability, they're going to fire their missiles upon this place. That's what's laid out in prophecy. This is how the Most High has it out for America, man. You see? That to the point to where every nation that has nuclear capability, they're going to fire their missiles upon this place. You see, multiplying the destruction. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, the Almighty God, the creator of the heavens and the earth, he hates America, man. The Most High hates America, if you didn't get to notice. So he goes on to say, he urged senators to facilitate a rapid upgrade of the U.S. own arsenal, adding that it is absolutely critical we continue at speed with the modernization of our nuclear triad. And you're not gonna go no further than what you got, because it ain't for you to try to fight back. It's over with. The Most High is about to pummel this place with nuclear warheads, man. But yeah, this is what it is, man. For all you people still living in La La Land, state of oblivion, you're in a constant state of delusion. You know what I'm saying? Cognitive dissonance, whatever you want to call it. This is what the Most High is about to bring upon this place. Let's show you it's not going to only be Russia sending their missiles over here to this place. It's going to be all nations that have thermonuclear capability. This is Jeremiah 50:9. It says, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon, which is America, an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. Why? Because they're going to war. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows, which represents what? Their ICBM missiles, shall be as a mighty expert man, none shall return in vain. And that precepts right along with what we just read in 2nd Esdras chapter 16, Salakia. And it says what? And Chaldea shall be a spoil, all that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Because you are glad, because you rejoice, or you destroyers of mine heritage. You see that? This is coming upon this place for what has been done unto us so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans here in this land. This is the true form of judgment finally coming for what has been done here to our people. Finally, the Most High is doing this for what has been done unto us Israelites, man. From all the atrocities, all the rape, the robbery, the murder, the slavery, all of it is going to be repaid by what? The Most High sending fire down upon the land of America. You see? Jeremiah 50:11 says what? Because you were glad, because you rejoice, O you destroyers of mine heritage, because you are grown fat as the heifer at grass, and bellow as bulls. Your mother shall be sore confounded, which goes into Great Britain, because as it tells you in the book of Obadiah, the allies of America are going to turn upon this place. It also tells you that in the book of 2nd Esdras chapter 7, the book of Revelation chapter 17, that the 10 horns are going to hate the whore, eat her flesh and burn her with fire. That goes into the EU nations, which are now America's allies, turning upon this place and shooting their own ICBM missiles upon this place. This is how much the Most High hates this place. The Most High is about to... Look, man. Everything that has a fucking molecule in the land of America is about to be touched by fire. You see? Everything here. The only ones who are going to escape this nuclear destruction is the 1/3 of Israel. The 1/3 of the remnant. No one else is going to make it out. Jeremiah 50:12. And your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. Now, what is the hindermost of the nations? It's talking about America. The sun rises in the east and sets where? In the west. This is the furthest west you can go on the earth. America is the hindermost of the nations, and it's going to become a what? A wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. Why? Because these arrows that are going to be shot from the ends of the earth here to this land are going to engulf it in fire and turn it into such. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah is not fucking around, man. You see? Verse 13 says what? Because of the wrath of Yahweh, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished, and hiss at all her plagues. And ancient Babylon didn't go out this way. This is how we know that this prophecy doesn't pertain to ancient Babylon, which is now modern day Iraq. This is talking about, this is a future prophecy, something that's about to happen here in the near future. This land that's being talked about here, being touched by fire by way of nuclear missiles, is talking about the land of America, the most wicked country to ever be established on this fucking earth, man. It's about to receive the same fate as Sodom and Gomorrah. Trust and believe it. Verse 14 says what? Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. What does that mean? All ye that bend the bow. All of you nations that have nuclear capability, thermonuclear capability, they are going to come against this place. And also the state of Israel. So it says what? Shoot at her. Spare no arrows. Meaning what? They're going to unleash everything. Every single piece of nuclear arsenal they have, they're going to release it, man. It says what? All you that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows. For she have sinned against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And this is why this destruction is coming. Because everything in this place is completely opposed to the Most High, man. Everything in this place goes against the righteous way of the Almighty God Yahweh. And if you're in the spirit of talking about God bless America, guess what? He's going to destroy you here in this land too. You better wake the fuck up. Now let's get, since I mentioned it, Revelation 17. The doom of Babylon. This place is doomed, man. Ain't nothing blessed about this place. The only ones who are blessed are the 1/3 that's going to be saved from this place. You see? Revelation 17:1, it says, And there came one of the 7 angels, which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. Just the wickedness that America pushes forth and propagates all throughout the world, man. The entire world is drinking of this. These kings have gotten in bed with America with this damn US dollar, committing fornication, man, and allowing wickedness to be pushed among their people. Just accepting them, basically being Americanized. Verse 3 says what? So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. Now when we jump down, it gives you the breakdown. Revelation 17:15. And he said unto me, The waters which thou sawest where the whore sitteth are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. And it goes into America being that great melting pot. And you can find every culture of people here. America is the most diverse country on this planet Earth. Now you have different cultures all throughout the different countries, but America is the most diverse. That's how it sits upon many waters. And if you want to look at it another way, America has the most military installations all throughout the world, man. All throughout the heathen different land, you have American embassies there. You have American military bases there. You see? That's another way this great whore sits upon many waters. It says what in the 10 horns? The 10 horns represents the EU. You see, the European Union. Which thou sawest upon the beast represents NATO. You see? These shall hate the whore. Who? The 10 horns, the EU. And look at what America's doing to its allies. They destroyed that Nord Stream 2 pipeline where Russia was supplying cheap gas to Eastern Europe. America destroyed that shit, man. Why would you do that to your ally when they're getting affordable gas? You think America's allies didn't take that into account? Even one of those prime ministers told America, you should watch how you talk to your allies because you don't have many left. And America is going to continue to do shit that's going to raise the tensions between them and their allies until it gets to this point here. And it's going to happen because it's all the Most High's will, man. So Revelation 17 and 16, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate. Do we not just read about desolation in Jeremiah 15? Not Jeremiah 15. Well, I got 15 on my head. Jeremiah 50. This is the fate of America, to become a desolation. Let's look up the word for desolate, man. Of a place deserted of people and in a state of bleak and dismal emptiness. God damn. This is what Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua is going to do to this place, man. What is it? Desolate. Deserted of people, because no one is going to inhabit this place ever again according to biblical prophecy. And in a state of bleak and dismal emptiness. Windswept. swept by that nuclear wind, man. That beast of destruction. Whew. Once again, you better wake the fuck up. Revelation 17 and 16 says what? And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. For Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua have put in their hearts to fulfill his will. There it is. This is all the will of the Most High. The Most High is going to put the spirit upon these heathen nations, beginning with the ringleader, Vladimir Putin, to come up against America, man. Why? Because that's his will. His intent is for America to be destroyed, not to be blessed, not to continue on forever. America doesn't have too much time left. And all the signs of the times are evident against that, man. Or evidence against that. Or evidence of that. Let me say it that way. But you still got niggas running around in the earth, especially here in the land of America, oblivious to what's really going on. Even Israelites who know they're Israelites are oblivious of what's about to happen. Because they're believing that this is the end all be all, man. No, this is not the kingdom of heaven. The Most High is about to melt everything in this fucking place. And call her Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, the water Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. Revelation 17 and 17, man, says what? For the Most High have put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of the Most High be fulfilled. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth. Now, come on, let's be real with ourselves. What nation rules over the kings of the earth? Which nation is calling the shots in the earth? Let's be for real. Be honest with yourself. It damn sure ain't Iraq. It's America, which is Babylon the Great according to Bible prophecy, man. America is calling the shots. America ruleth over the kings of the earth. Mainly through what? That global petrodollar, man. Let's be for real. You denying it. You see it acting like it's not what it is. It doesn't stop it from being true. And that's what a lot of you people are going to find out. You not wanting to believe this does not stop this from being true and what it really is. America is that place that's prophesied all throughout the scriptures to be engulfed in fire, man. From the north to the south, from the east to the west, everything is going to be burned the fuck up. We'll wrap it up with this, man. Isaiah 13 and 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes, which are the so-called Russians, against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Ain't gonna be no bribing, ain't gonna be making no contracts or bidding, ain't gonna be no deals made. The Most High has it on the spirit of Vladimir Putin to move forward with this, and there ain't no stopping until the Most High's will is fulfilled. Verse 18, their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and there shall be no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. When these missiles are shot, they're going to destroy indiscriminately, man. Ain't going to be no, oh, that's a little child. Let me move over 5 miles so I won't hit the child. No. If you're here on the soil, if you're not a part of the 1/3 that's going to be delivered from this place, you are going to be swallowed in fire. Swallowed up. No, oh, shit. You're going to be swallowed up in that fire, man. Man, woman, and child. Verse 19, and Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency. Now, what is that? What's the glory of kingdoms, man? At one point in time, everyone was leaving their country to come do what? Live the American dream. This is how America becomes so culturally diverse, man. Let's be honest with ourselves. Let's be honest, man. America is so culturally diverse because of what? It's the glory of kingdoms. People were leaving their home nations, their home countries to come here to live the American dream. This is how America became a melting pot. You see? Isaiah 13 and 19 says what? In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Now, how did the Most High overthrow Sodom and Gomorrah? He overthrew it by way of fire and brimstone raining from the heavens. America's about to suffer that same fate, but this time it's going to come in the form of 200 million thermonuclear warheads. Now, why did the Most High overthrow Sodom and Gomorrah? For all the wickedness going on. Now, look around you here in the land of America. America has gone and done worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. This place is completely defiled and polluted. And you think the Most High is going to bless this fucking place with all this madness going on? America's about to get the same treatment that Sodom and Gomorrah got. Fire and brimstone. Verse 20 says what? It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pinch tent there. Did we not just get the hindermost of the nations shall be made desolate? You see? Being void of people and suffering from bleak emptiness. This is talked about all throughout the scriptures. And this place that's being prophesied about is this place known as America, Babylon the Great, according to the Bible. Isaiah 13 and 20. And it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt there from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pinch tent there. Neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. No more heathen coming up here setting up shop. All this diversity that you see here, it won't be a thing once this place is touched by that fire. No one will step foot in this land ever again. It's going to become a what? Verse 21, it says what? But, call Allah Yahbashimi Awashah. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures. And owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance in there, and satyrs shall dance there. That's what America's going to become. A barren wilderness for desert creatures and unclean birds. That's it. Verse 22. And the wild beasts of the island shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. And we see it. The time is near to come, man. The time is near to come. And the Most High will not go back on his word. Matter of fact, 2 Peter 3:9. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long-suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. All of who? All the remnant, man. Especially those here in the land of America. The Most High is not slack. He's going to do exactly what he promised to do. Because if he don't, he'd be made a liar. And that's not going to happen because the Most High can't lie. It's impossible for him to lie. Verse 10 says what? But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works therein shall be burned up. That doesn't go into the entire earth being destroyed. The only place that's prophesied to become a complete desolation, to never be inhabited again, is the land of America. Because it also tells you in the scriptures that the Most High made the earth to be inhabited. You see? It also tells you that the earth abideth forever. So the place is going to be burned up with all the works therein. It's talking about the land of America. Everything you see around you is going to melt away in that nuclear fire. Verse 11 says what? Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought you to be in all holy conversation and godliness? We should, as Israelites, we should be examining ourselves and walking in the proper way, man. You see, that holy conversation goes into what manner of life should be living, especially if you know you're an Israelite. You should be walking in the proper doctrine, following the proper teachers, so you can be built up and edified, you see, in the proper state of mind. What else should you be doing? Verse 12. Looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Lord, when the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. And how is that going to be done? By way of those thermonuclear missiles that are going to be shot from one end of the earth to the other end of the earth, with America suffering the brunt of the destruction according to what the Most High has spoken. Verse 13, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, because we know and understand that this is not the end all be all. America is not the promised land. America is not the land that the Most High gave unto our forefathers for an everlasting inheritance. That land is back across the Atlantic, you see, outlined by the Mediterranean Sea, stretching from the Nile to the Euphrates. That's the land that we're going back to according to what the Most High has promised. That's where the kingdom of heaven is going to be established. That's going to be the headquarters of the kingdom of heaven. You see? And since we look forward to this promise, we're calling out day and night for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai to destroy this place, and that day is fastly approaching. Thus saith the Bible, thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So with that, I'm going to end it by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful elect Akim out there, pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has created us to do. With that, I'm going to say Shalom, Wa, Abba, Abba.